the deer and the antelope play.
And who could be more at home on the range than the Range Rider? With his thrilling adventures of the great outdoors, his exciting experiences rivaling those of Davy Crockett, Daniel Boone, Buffalo Bill, and other pioneers of this wonderful country of ours. And Dick West, All-American Boy.
Pull up and reach. Toss me that payroll you're carrying.
What's going on here?
I had a run-in with the Range Rider, Dick West.
Well, why'd you have to come here? I told you to stay away from my place.
But I'm in trouble, and we were old friends.
Not anymore. Now, look here, Joe. You've been pulling a lot of shady deals lately, and I don't want any part of it. But get out of here before Susan comes home. She still thinks you're an all-right guy.
Have a heart, Jim. You know, this Range Rider ain't playing games.
My horse is out back. You can take him. He'll give you a head start.
Maybe we got him.
Maybe it's a trick. Let's rush him.
Is he dead?
Yeah, shot in the back.
We must have got him as he was trying to make a getaway.
Well, help me search the cabin, see if we can find out who he is. According to these letters, he's Jim Harper.
Daddy! 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 What happened to my daddy?
We were chasing an escaped bandit when it happened. He was a very brave man. You can be real proud of him.
He was the best daddy anyone ever had. It'll be awful lonesome without him.
I know. But you're going to have to be real brave. I'm the Range Rider. This is my saddle partner, Dick West.
I've heard Daddy talk about you both. My name's Susan Harper.
Well, do you have any relatives or folks around here?
No. Only Uncle Joe Lockett, and we haven't seen him in a long time. He moved out with us from Rio Vista with us last year. He's not really an uncle. I just call him that. I don't know what Grandpa will do now. He's in trouble, and Daddy and I are leaving next week to help him.
We'll take you to your grandfather, honey.
Grandpa's in town. There's his wagon.
Good.
You'd better stick to ranching, Pete. You've had nothing but grief since you tried to reopen the Red Raven. It's a cinch somebody's trying to keep me from working that mine.
Why should they? It's no good. It's been abandoned for years.
Maybe whoever's bothering me figures I found that lost vein. But I'm not giving up. My son Jim will be home any day now. He doesn't scare any easier than I do.
Grandpa! Grandpa!
Susan, let me look at you. My, how you've grown. Where's your dad?
He was killed, Mr. Harper.
Killed? How?
He was a hero, Grandpa. He was trying to help the range rider and Dick here to catch a bandit.
We figured you'd want us to bring Susan to you.
Thank goodness you did. She's the only one I have left now. I'd like to have you boys be my guest at the ranch while you're here. If you don't mind now, I think I'd like to go home.
Susan's been saying you've been having an awful lot of trouble, and we'd sure like to help you straighten things out.
Thank you very much. Come along, Susan.
Goodbye, range rider. Goodbye, Dick.
Bye, honey. I'd like to look at some dresses for Susan.
Sure thing.
Something real fluffy, with lace and ribbons and stuff.
I think I've got something she'll like.
Is this skirt cut on a bias?
I suppose so.
These buttonholes hand sewn or factory finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Look, Sonny, I only sell these dresses. I don't make them.
Dickie, I'm not a connoisseur of women's apparel like you are, but I think this would look mighty cute on Susan.
We'll take it. Gift wrap it, please. Fancy paper and ribbon.
Shame about Pete Harper's son. He was counting on him. Planning on working for the old man?
Looks like he'd use a couple hands.
What's going on out at his place anyway?
I really couldn't say. Don't know much about it. $3.95, please.
Pay the man, Dickie.
Huh?
Thanks, and drop in again. Carl, the range rider, and Dick West just brought Susan Harper to her granddad. Her father was killed.
Well, that makes it easier for us.
They've hired out to old Pete and are on their way out to his ranch now. Take one of the boys with you and discourage him.
Right.
Go out the back door.
Something we can do for you, gentlemen?
Yeah. Just turn around and keep on riding.
Any special reason why we should?
No. We just thought we'd escort you out a ways.
Kind of show you the way.
What do you think, Dick? Think we're big enough to find our way around by ourselves?
Oh, I think we might be able to make it, range rider.
Don't get us wrong, mister. We just want to make sure you don't change your mind about going to work for old Pete Harper.
Because if you do, it'll get you nothing but trouble.
Maybe we like trouble.
Easy, Dick. Look, if we change our minds, it's our business.
Well, you're going out of business right now, you and the kid.
We sure showed them what our business was, didn't we?
We sure did, Dick. Oh, let's get these coyotes on their horses and lash them tight.
I should have known better to send you out to do anything for me.
The range rider doesn't bluff easy.
I'd have to use stronger methods then. We've got to get Harper away from the mine. And quick.
Every day he snoops around costs us money. How about me getting rid of him permanently?
That's the worst thing we could do, Carl. If anything happens to Pete Harper, the sheriff's going to start wondering why. And if that tunnel under the border is ever uncovered, we're through. Wait here. Joe Larkin.
Howdy, Mr. Eldon.
Glad to see you.
Like some makings.
Just get in town?
Yeah,
I suppose you know about Jim Harper.
sure. How do you know about that?
From the range rider and Dick West. Interested in picking up an easy 500, Joe?
You know me. What's the deal?
I need the Lazy W Ranch. You're an old friend of the family, and I thought...
Yeah, you think I can talk the old man into selling it, huh? Not a chance.
Susan's grandfather would do anything to keep her from being harmed. And she trusts you.
That's right.
Come on to the office.
Finished, Dick?
Yeah.
You have a forge down at the barn?
Well, yes, help yourself.
Thank you. My horse has a loose shoe. Then we're going to take a ride out to the Red Raven.
Thanks a lot for the meal, Susan.
Welcome.
You sure look pretty in that dress.
Thank you. I think you're pretty, too.
I think you're pretty, too. Dick, your shirt. Is that cut on the bias? And the buttonholes, are they handmade or factory finished or what?
Well, it's a tailor-made shirt. Oh, cut it out.
Howdy, Mr. Harper around?
In the house?
You must be the range rider.
That's right.
Got an awful lot of nerve showing up around here. Wonder what Mr. Harper would think if he knew that his son's killers were here working for him.
What are you talking about?
Must be out of your head, mister.
I don't think so.
I don't know who you are. I don't know how you found out about Jim Harper. But you're not telling anybody anything.
That's what you think.
You heard the range rider. Now, we kept Susan from knowing that her father was an outlaw. And you're not going to go in there and break her little heart by telling her differently.
So go climb on your horse.
Here, stop this fighting. Bring it up.
Why, Joe.
Hello, Pete.
Well, I'm glad to see you, my boy.
Hello, Uncle Joe. I missed you.
Hello, Susan.
Well, you two shouldn't be fighting. Why, this is my boy's best friend, range rider, Dick West.
I saw these two riding away from Jim's cabin the other day. When I went inside, he'd been murdered. I've been on their trail ever since.
Are you accusing us?
I most certainly am. You killed Jim.
I don't believe it. Tell them you didn't kill my daddy. Please tell him you didn't kill him. I know you didn't.
Well, why don't you say something?
There's nothing they can say. They shot him in the back.
You and Dick lied to me, Range Rider.
We didn't lie to you, Susan. We were just...
Why, you murdering...
Please, Grandpa. I don't want you to shoot anybody.
Now, you two get off of my place. At once. Susan, go in the house and take off that dress. I don't want you wearing anything those murderers gave you.
Yes, Grandpa.
They're guilty of sin, Pete. The law wouldn't blame you for shooting them down.
I couldn't do that. Not with Susan here. She's had enough grief for a little shaver already.
None of this makes any sense, Dick. For instance, how did Larkin know that Jim Harper was shot in the back?
Well, the sheriff must have told him.
The sheriff promised to keep quiet on account of Susan. No one else knew.
Yeah, that's right.
Raise him. Both of you. Drop your gun belt. I thought if you were guilty, I'd find you here trying to cover up your tracks.
You're mistaken, Mr. Harper, but we do have some important things to talk over with you.
This gun of Jim's will speak for me. The one he tried to use when you killed him.
You better put that gun away and listen. We chased a masked bandit to this cabin, and he opened fire on us. When the fight was over, we found Jim dead on the floor.
We kept the truth from Susan so she could think her father was a hero. The sheriff can back us up.
And the sheriff, Dick, and I are the only ones that knew Jim was shot in the back.
Then how did Joe Larkin find out about it?
I don't know, unless he was in the cabin during the fight.
I wish I knew who to believe.
You say that's Jim's gun, Mr. Harper?
Yes?
May I see it, please? Thank you. Have you cleaned or loaded this gun since you unpacked it?
No? Why?
Well, it hasn't been fired recently. There's 6 shells in it.
But the man we were chasing fired a lot of shots at us.
Not from this gun. You see, the shells in the gun match the shells in the box, but not the empties from the floor.
Then Jim didn't shoot at you.
No, but maybe Larkin did. He lied about seeing us leaving here. Let's go back to your ranch and have a talk with him.
There's no sign of Susan or Larkin.
No, I couldn't find out which way they went. There's too many tracks around here.
If anything's happened to Susan, I'll never forgive myself.
Larkin could have been hired to grab her.
Well, if that's the case, then he'll try to use her as a lever to get the lazy W. If I'm right, somebody will try and contact you, so you'd better stay here. Dick, you and I'll separate and try and find Larkin's trail. We'll see you later, Mr. Harper.
Nice of you to take me for a ride, Uncle Joe. I haven't been here in a long time. Gee, I'm thirsty.
We can go right over to the cabin and have a drink.
All right.
Give me 3. Take it easy, Susan. No one's gonna hurt you.
Why did you bring me here, Uncle Joe?
Keep quiet, Susan.
Here, sit down.
Get going, Carl. You know what to do.
Right.
What is it, Carl?
Come with me, Pete. Alone and bring the deed to the ranch.
The deed?
Susan's waiting for you.
Is she all right?
Sure.
where's Susan?
Find out for yourself.
I will. Then I've got plans for you.
One word out of you and I'll get you. If I don't, the range rider will.
Come on.
Grandpa!
Did you bring the deed?
Yes. Joe, you're about the closest thing to a snake I've ever seen.
Just have him sign that paper and get him out of here.
You're selling me your ranch, Pete, and you're forgetting what's happened today. You want Susan to remain alive and well.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hilton.
Keep him covered, Harper.
I thought you'd never get here. It's gonna be all right, Susan.
In Jim Harper's cabin the day he was killed.
Start talking. All right. I'm the bandit that Joe and Dick were chasing. Jim objected to my using his place. I saw a chance to get you off my trail, so I took it.
What did Hilton want with a lazy W?
I don't know.
Maybe you'd like to do a little talking. Get up. Talk.
The old mine tunnel leads underneath the border. Hilton's been making a lot of money smuggling, but had to lay off when Harper started puttering around.
Turn around. All right, now get your horses. Clothes certainly make a difference in a woman.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You must be quite a ladies' man, Dick. You know just how to pick out dresses that ladies like.
Well, just experience, my dear.